What's up, people? Happy Wednesday. Hope all you're having a great day. So let me hurry up and get down to this business. Um, Dante, Valerie, this whole storyline is sickening. Dante, he runs around town telling everybody that'll listen, oh, my marriage is over, it's done. Well, then, bitch, shut the fuck up and file for divorce then and take off that wedding ring. Why are you still wearing your ring if your marriage is over? Why are they not filing for divorce? Let's get this done and over with. Put this shit on paper. And Valerie is such a slut. Like, she honestly think this thing with her and Dante is love. Bitch, please. Obviously, every time y'all come together, it's all about sex. Y'all about every time they come around each other, you see the sexual tension between them, and they always kissing and about to have sex. Cause that's all it is. With him and Lulu, it was way more than that. They had conversation, chemistry, history. He courted her when they were dating. When he liked her in the beginning, he courted her. He was a different guy with her. Like, he was a gentleman with her. It wasn't all sex and all of that between them. No, it was much more. That's why they got married. Valerie, please. All it is y'all having sex. That's all that is. It's lust. It's not love. There's a difference. But in her mind is love. And I'm glad that Olivia came by and finally had this. Even Olivia said it. Her conversation with Dante was long overdue. And I say, yes, it was. Thank you for Olivia coming in and trying to knock some goddamn sense into this boy head. Because you know what? It was long overdue for her to come in and talk to him because he needs it. But obviously it's not gonna do no good. Cause he's on this little dumbass power trip about, oh, this little self-pity shit, about the misery in his life. Well, guess what? You brought this on yourself. You should have never slept with her cousin. Even though I'm pretty sure that's what he wanted to do ever since she came to town. So it's just a bunch of bullshit. And Olivia was calling it out. Olivia was calling everything out, talking mad shit about Valerie. And Valerie was standing right there, listening to everything Olivia said. And it was a mistake. He should have never got involved with the bitch. So when Olivia left, Dante sitting there making excuses, trying to defend her. Dante, go sit down. Like, seriously, go sit down. You're kissing her. You got her all up in the same apartment that you shared with your wife for the last 4 years. And you act like it's nothing. It's straight disrespectful is what it is. It's disrespect. You could at least take the bitch to the Minuteman Motel or something. To the Rendezvous Motel. I mean, come on now. Instead of your marital property and sleeping with her in your marital bed. I mean, come on. He took her to dinner at Kelly's. That's where their date was. A little dingy diner. No offense to the Spencers. But I mean, seriously, if you're going to go out on a date, can't you take the bitch to Red Lobster or something? I mean, like, seriously, the Sizzler, something. The Noodle Boodle. Take her somewhere. Why would you take her to the diner? Why would you take her to Kelly's Diner when you know your white family own that diner and you know Lulu frequents that diner and her friends frequent that diner? Her family. Come on, why, Dante? For a cop, you're just dumb as fuck. I'm just saying he need to be kicked off the force because this is just some stupid ass rookie ass moves. And he just ain't got the good sense God gave a fucking billy goat. Like, you just really don't got sense. And Valerie just loves being the lady mistress, like the woman of the night. That's what she loves doing. Like, she obviously has no problem being his hooker. She has no problem with it. I mean, he like it, she love it. They have no issue with this. But the part that I hated the most was when Olivia dropped the baby off. She dropped Rocco off. And she's sitting there coddling him, like Valerie sitting there holding him. I was just cringing. I'm like, if she don't get away from that boy, like after everything you did to that boy family, his mother broke up his happy home, and you gonna sit there and coddle him and be around him, bitch, please, you would never be his stepmother. You would never. I was praying that Lulu would have knocked on that door and came near and knocked that bitch on the floor. I mean, just straight up mollywopped her. Two to the head. I'm just saying, like, come on now. Get away from her child. That's some shit I don't like. Like, you should never have your hoe around your child. You should never. No man should ever have his whore around his child. No. Hell no. How would she feel? How would Dante feel if Lulu had Johnny Zakara or Dylan around his son playing stepdaddy. How would he feel about that? I'm pretty sure he would be pissed, especially Johnny Zakara. Oh, I know he would be pissed. And you got this bitch around your son, and I'm so glad Olivia came back. Thank you, God. Olivia smacked that bitch to the floor. Slap her down. Just give her, I know she, holy or whatever, and she don't, just knock that bitch down. I'll forgive it. Jesus will forgive. Just knock her down. All you gotta do is go to the church and repent. But just slap that bitch to the floor. Do one good time, just slap her. But anyway, moving the fuck along to some other fuckery. Um, Johnny and Lulu. I loved it. I loved it. Johnny was putting on the charm. He was flirting. And everything got ruined when Dylan walked his monkey ass in there. Dylan always got bad timing. I mean, I had such high hopes for the Dylan character when he came back. But I feel like the writers haven't really done anything noteworthy with him. He has potential. I mean, he is a quartermain. But I feel like they brought him back just because he is a quartermain. Like, give him a storyline. Like, give him something different. But now he's talking about leaving town. And Johnny was thrilled when he heard Dylan was leaving, to the point where he made a noise and Dylan wanted to know what the hell was that. And of course, Dylan wouldn't let it go. So now he's found Johnny. Hopefully, Dylan can keep his big mouth shut. But you already know he won't. More than likely, he'll probably slip up somewhere and tell somebody. Then Johnny will probably be arrested again. Hopefully, he keeps his fucking mouth shut. Little bastard. I'm sorry, I do like the Quartermains, but this particular Quartermain, I could kind of do without. Unless Scott Clifton was playing the role of Dylan, then maybe. But because he is the kind of the originator, but that's the Dylan I know. So um, so moving on to this fuckery with Sabrina and her baby. I would like to know, when was the first time Michael and Sabrina had sex? 'Cause I'm pretty sure it wasn't 6 months ago. It was way less than that. Wasn't it the first time like 4 months ago, 3 months ago that they had sex? So if it was 3 or 4 months ago, there's no way in hell at 6 months pregnant that that baby is Michael's. Her and Michael, I don't even remember him having sex 6 months ago. I don't remember that. Not that I can recall, but I do remember them having sex, but I don't remember it being 6 months ago. Um, so let me know. What I mean, 6 months ago was back in May. Wasn't May like 6 months ago? Because April, I think, was 7 months ago. So May was right around the time Carlos got shot by Anna. That baby is, so now they basically saying the baby is Carlos's. Because 6 months would have to be May, meaning Carlos got shot around that time, so therefore the baby would automatically have to be his if she's that far along pregnant. Now, if this was 3 or 4 months, then it could be Michael's. But anywhere beyond 4 months, it got to be Carlos's. Um, I'm just sick of this fuckery. Like, Sabrina might as well just shame the devil and tell him the truth. Just tell Michael the damn truth, because she already seen what happened when Kiki and Morgan and his family lied to him about that AJ shit. And she seen what that did to him. So why keep this lie going and then dragging other people into this? You might as well just tell the truth and get it over with and take your medicine. You might as well. I mean, how pissed off can he be? If she had told him this prior, like in the beginning, he wouldn't have been that pissed because she came forward. He would have been disappointed, but he wouldn't have been angry. But I think if he finds out another way, he's gonna be way beyond angry. But anyway, moving on from that debauchery. I love the scenes between Patrick and Sabrina. I always do. It's like some heartfelt shit. I always kind of like their talks because they kind of understand each other in a way. Especially everything they've been through. They kind of seemingly understand each other. Jason has been pissing me off the last few days. I was never too fond of the Jason character due to the fact that for years on this show, it's always been Sonny, Carly, Jason, and it was so annoying. And now it's like it's getting even more dumb because the way he talked to Sam yesterday, I would have knocked him dead on the floor. Like, seriously, there was no call for that. I can understand him being frustrated with all of this. I get it because it's all coming at him all at once, so I understand. But to sit there and go off like that when you need to be going off on that other bitch, you know? And then he gonna sit there and tell Sam, "Oh, I'm gonna give you 5 minutes to explain." Kiss my ass. Sam should have just gave him the door. Please, Sam should have just threw his ass out. How you gonna put a time limit on her? Throw his ass out. So anyway, she told him what was what with Elizabeth, how she knew. The saddest scene was Sam and Patrick breaking up, him ending the engagement. I understand why Patrick did it though. I get it. You know, he's not gonna sit around. I mean, Sam is telling him that she love him, she want to move forward with him, but her actions are kind of saying something else. And I get where he's coming from. Like he's not about to sit here and wait and then let the other shoe drop when they're about to get married. He's not about to let that happen. Because at the end of the day, he got to protect his daughter and he has to protect his heart. So I can understand that. You know what I mean? I get it. Sam knew that he was telling her the truth when he said she still loves Jason. Yeah, I believe she loves Patrick, but her heart is not, she's not in love with Patrick. Like I say all the time, you could love somebody all day long, but if you're not in love with that person like that, if y'all not in love, it's not gonna work. It's never gonna work. You have to be in love with that person to marry that person. You could love them all day long, but if you're not in love with that person, there ain't no sense in y'all get married. And I feel like Sam is not in love with him because she still has unfinished business with Jason. When Jason supposedly died, they were getting their marriage back on track. They were trying to figure everything out, you know, and they were trying to get back to happy. And when he got shot, it left a hole in her and it left them with unfinished business. So her marrying Patrick is not good, seeing as how her and Jason still had unfinished business in their marriage. So it would have been a disaster for her to marry Patrick because, you know, her situation with Jason is still not 100% over. So therefore, it would have been a clusterfuck for everybody, including the kids. So I understand why Patrick had to make that choice. It was a hard choice, but he had to make it. Somebody had to. Um, and when Jason confronted Elizabeth, he asked that bitch a simple question. Did you know who I was before I did? Yes or no? The first time he asked her that question, she went into this ramble. Oh, I love you, da 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 da. Bitch, you're not answering the question. He asked her again. She would not answer the fucking question. He asked her again. She would not answer the question. Then she tried to walk away. He kept blocking her from walking away. I said, bitch, it's a simple fucking answer. Yes or no. Yay or nay. Which one is it? That's all he wanted to know. Why can you not answer that simple question? Because, bitch, you're lying. That's why you can't answer that question. And he knew it. The first time she dodged the question and she evaded the fucking question, he knew she was lying. Because anybody who was telling the truth would have just said yes or no. If you were telling the truth, you would have said, no, I did not know. But knowing her, she probably would have still sat right in his face and lied. Then the bitch had the nerve to say, Sam's manipulating you. Bitch, you've been manipulating him for how long? Oh, I wouldn't even say months. She's been manipulating Jason for years. Long before he died. Because that's what she does. She's a straight up thought. I swear, like, she's such a little thought bot. Like, for real. Like, ugh. I swear, Rick, I hope Rick lands in wherever he is. Never wants to get back with that bitch. Do not ever get back with her. Please don't. Please. Like, she is nothing but a lying man eater. That's all she is. Just a liar. Couldn't answer one simple question. Yes or no. All she does is lie. Then gonna come up with a billion excuses as to why she lied. Excuses don't mean shit to me. I don't want to hear excuses. Seriously. Like, come on. Anyway, I need to stop talking about this hoe. I need a vacation from Elizabeth. Like, I'm serious. A vacation is necessary. Anyway, I hope all you have a great day. I'll see you all tomorrow. It seems to me Jerry Jacks is back in the house. I guess he's the one that's been holding Robin captive. Let's see what that is all about. Maybe he needs her for another cure. Who knows? But I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a great day.